June 4th, 2021, 87 degrees, about 20 after 5, Friday afternoon. We have just turned right on Georgia 20 from US 411. We're on the west side of Cartersville. We're on the west side of 75, just north of Cartersville. This is still, considered Cartersville, but we're just northeast a little bit of the city. We're heading back over to the Athens area, and I'm not sure which way we're going today, whether we're going to go through Canton and 20, or whether we're going to go 108 through to 53 and cut over, go through Dawsonville. So we'll see, but it's a great afternoon for a drive. We'll see how long it takes us. Probably a little over 2 hours. But it looked like 75 was backed up. There's a backup at 85. That was showing as still the quickest route, but I just don't care anything about being in all that traffic. We'll probably catch traffic in Gainesville, but for the most part, this will be a nice drive across, well, it's not Georgia back roads anymore, but I'll still call it Georgia back roads, across Georgia 53. We'll probably turn left on 108 up here. Go 108 to 53 just outside of Tate. Go through Tate. Through Dawsonville, through Gainesville. This is I-75. To the right, of course, is Atlanta. To the left is Chattanooga. Spur 20, I'm not quite sure what that means. That'd take you up to a dead end. Turn there, you'll go up to Lake Altoona, the museum at the dam. We'll be pretty much driving the speed limit, but this section of road of Georgia 20 here from Cartersville over to Canton, people will run over you if you're just driving the speed limit. It's been a year or so since I've been in this area very much. I think the sheriff's departments, both in Bartow and Cherokee, have done a little bit better job of slowing things down. Well, I say we're going to run the speed limit. The speed limit's 55, and I'm already running 65. kind of ironic for me to get a ticket as slow as I normally drive. Well, and I say slow. I normally drive right at the speed limit. Yeah, things have slowed down, so that's good as far as I'm concerned. Or maybe it's just that one truck up there that slowed everything down. This used to be a Georgia Backroads Drive. We'll be turning left on Georgia 108, which is before we will get to the National Cemetery in Canton. But I do have video, at least one, maybe two of the National Cemetery in Canton. If I knew we could get through Canton without much difficulty, we could go 369, but then it'd be a clog probably at 400 and going 369. Yeah, I think it's just that one truck up there. I'm not planning on doing much work on vehicles this weekend. Maybe I'm going to try to get the air conditioning going on this one. May put the back shocks on the van, but that'll be about it. I'm going to sort of take it easy tomorrow and Sunday. Try to get some video. Yeah, Monday will be the anniversary of D-Day, June 6, 1944. Would it be 75 years? 54, no, 56. 56 and 21. Be 77. 77th anniversary. about 20 miles from Cartersville to Canton. We just crossed over into Cherokee County. Right along this county line is where I had noticed Cherokee County sitting on this side and the Bartow County Sheriff sitting on the other side. But like I said, it's been a couple of years ago. Here comes Speed Racer. I'm running 60. Shame the sheriff isn't up here today. This is a real pretty little road right here, and there have been some estate lots that have sold, and they're going to be building some houses on them. I think there were 10 in all right there. I've got a drone video of that down the road on the sort of the down bottom of the valley anyway. A lot of firewood there for sale. A Speed Racer's up there at that hill behind that other red truck. Well, he was a black truck, but behind that red truck up there, that other truck. We'll be turning left at this next red light. It'll be Georgia 108. It will take us through Waleska. It's a pretty drive, but there again, this road, people will push you down this road. There's Speed Racer right there. He really got far down the road, didn't he? I just soon these trucks be in front of me, or these people, because I don't want them on my bumper. I think Waleska is about maybe 10 miles. White, Georgia, if you turn right here, it'll take you down to White, Georgia. It's a pretty drive. That's a pretty drive there, too. Take you down by Pine Log Wildlife Management Area. I've got videos, several videos of Pine Log Wildlife Management Area. One with a rattlesnake. Yeah, I hope to get this air conditioning fixed this weekend. I like to keep the windows down. And I'm about to roll the window down now. But that makes for a lot of road noise. would say this would still qualify as a Georgia back road, but there's a lot of traffic on this road. You wouldn't know it from looking at it right now, but there is. I have several videos from 575 outside of Tate all the way over to Dawsonville, so we'll probably cut this video off when we get to 53 at Tate. We may go through Tate and cut it off. And I am driving the speed limit, 55 miles an hour. There's a pretty little place down here, but I'm pretty sure it's private. Off here to the left of the creek. Now we'll be going right through Waleska. The intersection will be Georgia 140. We'll also go by one entrance of Lake Arrowhead. .140, if you go to the left up here, will take you over to through Cartersville and then all the way over to US 27 and dead into 27. And that's about where we started out today. And if you go to the right, it'll take you down through Canton, and it'll take you down through Crabapple, there at the silos, take you down by the Dwarf House, down into Roswell, skirt Alpharetta, down through Roswell, and then on over to Jimmy Carter. And then going past Jimmy Carter, it'll turn into Mountain Industrial, then North Harrison, then South Harrison, and dead end into Wesley Chapel. Here's that entrance of Lake Arrowhead right there on the left. There's a big magnolia tree. That's an extra large magnolia blooms on that one. I know where there's one that may be blooming in Stone Mountain, but I don't know. It seemed like last time I was there they may have cut it. There should be some blooming at Lake Altoona on the powerhouse side. I may be able to get back by there Sunday afternoon. I'm not sure. The powerhouse side, you've got to have you got to pay or either have a pass. The Cooper Furnace side, you do not have to have a pass or pay the $5 day use fee. There is an osprey nest on the Cooper side. Saw it today. Back behind the dam up on a pole. And I've got good video and pictures of the osprey on that nest from a couple of years back. And I'm assuming it's sort of like eagles, that they will come back year after year, the same mating pair. I'm going to try to get some video of some property for sale this weekend, some drone video. I normally drive this route much slower, but it's already, what, 5:30 or so? I got a long way to go, and I'm hungry. There are several interesting stops along this route. Once you hit 53 over to Dawsonville, Steel Bridge, in Dawsonville Forest, Amicalola Creek, maybe Amicalola River, whichever it is there. You have to be careful though. I've seen a report where cars were broken into not long back. I think if you park there in the parking area and go downstream, maybe a mile, half a mile, there's supposed to be a swimming hole down there. And there's a nice swimming hole at Steel Creek. I talked to a couple of Department of Natural Resources guys and one ranger, and the swimming hole on the north side, they say it's about 30 feet deep, and the south side's about 20 feet deep. Okay, we are in the city of Valeska. We're going to slow down. Now up here at 140, if you turn left at 140, before you get to Adairsville, I guess maybe 3 or 4 miles down through here, and I think it's in Cherokee County. It may have to be after you cross into Bartow. There is a spring coming out of the side of the road, and people are just about always there getting water, getting spring water. And here's Reinhardt University here on the left. That's a pretty shot right there. Didn't know which one of us was going to go. Tate is 13. We're running 40, which is a little more than the speed limit. At 35. got a good friend buried back here in that church cemetery on the left, died at 58 years old. Someone like me, paid into Social Security since he was about 14 years old. Died at 58, didn't get a penny. Wife gets $250 to bury him. All the money he paid into Social Security going to people who've never worked. Somebody completed that house there on the right and built two more here now. That house set for a long time and it looked like it was about to fall back in. It's new construction, but it set, I guess, for years through the recession. Yeah, the Jeep was riding good before last weekend, but I put shocks and front drive axles in this thing last weekend and it's running a whole lot nicer. I can tell a difference. Put the liftgate shocks or whatever those things are called on the week before last, and boy, that is nice having that liftgate go up by itself now. It's heavier than you'd think it would be, and with both shoulders I've got strength up to my waist, but trying to push that liftgate up wasn't any fun. So I was always having to prop it up with a stick. Now when you pull that latch and start opening, you need to back up. It'll knock you in the jaw, bust a couple of teeth. Fair sized electric company there. Now we are crossing over into Pickens County from Cherokee. There's an Ingles on the west side of Gainesville on 129 that I'll probably stop at. We'll get something to eat. Bridge was built in 1957, I think is what it said. We may stop and get a snack before we get to that Gainesville Ingles. Maybe a Coke and a cracker. Coke and some peanuts. Got this hot Canada Dry. Yahoo Farm, you can get pumpkins there in the fall. Sharp Mountain is over here around Ball Ground and Tate somewhere, but I'm not exactly sure where it is. Sharp Mountain Business Park. Yeah, it's almost 6 o'clock. I don't know where that road goes to the right. I need to check that out one day. If it was more like 12 o'clock instead of 6 o'clock, we might go through Jasper. The old jail in Jasper is now a museum, and it still has the hanging gallows in it. I don't think the gallows were ever used, but I'm not positive, but they are still there. Be a nice video, some nice pictures. Let's go right through Jasper and catch 136 and go over the mountain there. That's a nice drive. This is 575. To the right is Canton and Atlanta on down. You can hook up with 75. To the left will take you on up to Blue Ridge. Turns into something else, but it'll take you on up to Tate. Tate's right straight ahead. Ball Ground's to our right, that's right. Take you up to Jasper and then on up. We get over here to the intersection with Old Highway 5, right there at that four-way in Tate. Every now and then I see a guy on a horse and he's got like a little teepee or something other out there. And I found out from my daughter that he lives up in Jasper. And he travels around there on his horse all over Jasper and all, and has him a more permanent situation, right? In Jasper. But I have seen him down here at this intersection. Old cars out there. They've been there as long as I remember. I don't think they're for sale. Okay, now this is a junction of 53 Business. 53 comes to hit this intersection, turns right, goes up through Jasper. 53 Business. 108 ends right here. Again, this is Old Highway 5 too. I don't know if any signs still show that or not. There used to be a burger's market right across on the other side over there, sort of like a produce market. You can get all kind of stuff. The only one I know of that's still around is on 41 in Cartersville. We'll be going down by the Tate House, be on the right. Going by either a granite or marble schoolhouse up here on the right. Tate Elementary. This Methodist church steeple really looks nice coming from the other way. When you cross the railroad tracks, you can see it up the hill. You get a glimpse there of the Tate House. Pinkish marble. And we'll go right down through Marble Hill. Tea roses over there on the right, or at least what I've always called tea roses. Battery's down to 10%. We'll let the battery run out and that'll be it until I get further over. I'm feeling a little bit of strange, maybe unnormal acceleration of the foot pedal. This Jeep does have 383,000 miles on it. There's some kind of blue light special down here. Motorcycle. Pickens County Sheriff. Now that's interesting. they have, there's some kind of Jeep course out there. Rock crawlers. Jeep Fest. Now the camera will just die without any notice because the battery's going to run out. Now just a little ways over here, if it makes it, I'm not going to turn in, but yeah, this is Marble Hill. And Marble Mines over there on the right. But across this next creek up here, maybe not this here, but around the corner, there's a nice little place for a picnic and just sitting and enjoying the creek. I've got video of it multiple times, so I'm not going to turn in. A lot of truck traffic, heavy truck traffic on this road.